hello from my side. My name is Andres Bothelf. I am the chairman, CEO and founder of Aargos, which is based in Liechtenstein. First of all, I would like to ask you here in the audience, who of you owns a property or is tenant in a property? Please raise your hands. So if you look around, you see most of all, everybody who is sitting here has something to do with real estate. Aargos stays for real estate, which is investing globally in real estate projects and act locally, as we have already heard today as well. That means we are setting up the main office in Liechtenstein, and we have SPVs which we have set up already in Spain and in other places in Europe and elsewhere. That means we will also invest in South America, Asia Pacific, and also in the Middle East. The reason that Aargos, the name comes from R-A-A-R, means in Swiss German eagle, and therefore the logo is obviously the eagle, which has one thing that we do not have. We do not see as much and as good as the eagle can see. And then real estate, this is one of an attitude that you have, that you see the things and you can realize which other can't. Well, this was just a small introduction to Aargos. You see that with Aargos, we would like to invest internationally and globally because we are thinking that a stable coin and a stable token, which is based on real estate, helps in institutional investors, but also private investors that cannot afford to invest in real estate properties globally. And therefore, we make this sweep to them that they can invest to us, and then we will allow them also to have an investment with a smaller portion of amount of money that they can be participating with Aargos. And this is what we are doing and the primary mission of Aargos. Well, I by myself, you can see what I have mentioned here. I don't know what because the time is very short. I do not have the time to do that in all details. But you can see that we will tokenize this global real estate in a way that everybody that wants to invest in real estate, and hopefully a lot of people will do, and I have been encouraged by a lot of people doing that they will have a spread over the world. They can invest in real estate property, which will be stable, because we do not know what will happen in the next 2 years. But one thing will be for sure, that the stable coin or a stable token that we are going to launch will not lose this side of money that we would lose if you would probably go for something else or other products that is in the market. So real estate is our main target. Here you see a short line of how it works, but this is more a technical aspect, which you might know. It's more or less the same than in other industries. But what we bring in is really the expertise that we have in the real estate field. And that means, you don't imagine, but since we have started, and the company is a startup because the foundation of the company has only been 4 weeks from today. That means we are a brand new company that has been launched 4 weeks ago. And this time, of course, we have to do a lot of technical things, which I cannot cover because, to be honest, I'm too old to do that. And I am not coming from the blockchain, not from the internet side. And for this, I have engaged people that can do that. And they will cover all these works that have to be done in these aspects, and then together we are one crew, and together with this crew we can set up. But you see in my CV, which might be not so important, my field is real estate, and as I'm speaking for a real estate based token, that this is my field where I come from. I'm 35 years in this industry, and real estate industry is the biggest industry in the world. That means you don't find another place. More than 200 trillions of volume or value for real estate is generated, and stock markets is only a third of that. That means the importance of real estate, and this is what I meant before in the first 2 sentences that I mentioned. Everybody has to do with real estate in one way or the other. And therefore, we have launched this Aargos project with this real estate-backed security token. You know, a lot of us, they are always confronting with regulations that we have heard as well today. My whole life I was regulated by someone. I have run a bank, I have run an investment bank, and doing that I have been regulated. So I'm not afraid to do that. And well, I thank you for the time, and I hope that you don't forget Aargos, the eagle, investing in real estate. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aargos. Thank you, Aargos. We're going to hand it over to the judges. Please, 2 minutes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the tokenomics? How much are you raising? What's the plan? Where you want to deploy it?
Sorry, I didn't get the answer.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the ICO tokenomics? How much money are you raising? Where are you going to deploy the money? How much have you already raised?
Well, the aim is because, real estate is needing a lot of money. That means we are not speaking about 5 or 10 millions, but the aim is to raise 1 billion all over the time. That means I already have now commitments for 3-digit numbers of millions of euros to invest in such a coin. That means we will have a very large number of investors coming in and joining us. And this is something that might be different to other ones, but it is a very large number. That I can assure you that.
Did you say 300 million?
Sorry?
How much are you raising? 1 billion. 1 billion?
Yes, 1 billion in total.
Okay.
But 1 billion not in 3 months, of course, but we have time, about 2 to 3 years, we will raise 1 billion. And I have told already now, I have commitments from large investors, well-known investors. They will invest because they have seen that this is something new, which is not existing right now in a wide scale. Substantial amount of money, and these 300 millions we will be signing in the next 3 to 4 months.
So what about your competition? I mean, are there any other platforms?
Yeah, of course there are other platforms, but it's always the chicken or egg question. That means either you have the money or you have the properties, but not both of them.
For the purposes of our friend over here, I had you see the mic. Can we give him one quick question? No? You're good?
It's all right.
Okay. I appreciate it, Aargos. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hand for Aargos.